Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to watch the English-Chinese news broadcast on the official television channel of Dong Nam Province. A delegation from the Ministry of National Defense, led by Lieutenant General Nguyen Văn Gạo, a Central Committee member of the party and Deputy Head of Political General Department of the People's Army, has just arrived to inspect the combat readiness and extend test readings to the command of the Coast Guard Region 3. On behalf of the Central Military Commissions and the Ministry of National Defense, Lieutenant General Nguyen Văn Gạo acknowledges, commends and highly values the spirit of unity, proactive efforts to overcome challenges, and the achievements of the Coast Guard forces in general, and specifically those of the Coast Guard Region 3 in recent times. Comrade Deputy Heads of Political Department also urged the Party Committee and the command of the Coast Guard Region 3 to understand and strictly implement directives thoroughly and resolution at all levels regarding combat readiness and organizing the 2024 Lunar New Year, effectively carry out ideological orientation work for officers and soldiers, maintaining strict combat readiness reporting systems, closely coordinate with other forces to grasp the maritime situation. Additionally, it is important to pay attention to the material and spiritual well-being of officers, soldiers and their families, especially those who facing complicated circumstances. Make thorough preparation to ensure officers and soldiers have a joyful strength and well-prepared test celebration. These days, many vibrant test care activities for workers in Dong Nam Province are taking place, especially at the grassroots trade unions, attracting a large number of members and workers to participate, creating joy and becoming a distinctive program organized by the trade unions. The Sci-Tech Limited Liability Company located in Almaty Industrial Park, Biên Hòa City, has announced the tax holiday schedule and tax bonus amount for the Lunar New Year of the Tiger quite early. During the recent year-end celebration, the grassroots trade union organized gift giving for nearly 3,000 workers, which it gives value at nearly 500,000 VND. They also arranged lion dance to create a vibrant and cheerful atmosphere, welcoming the new year with excitement. Mr. Lê Văn Bình, chairman of the trade union of Sci-Tech Limited Liability Company, Almaty Industrial Park, Biên Hòa City, stated, the trade union collaborated with the company to distribute gifts to the workers, valued at 500,000 VND as usual. This year, they also added lion dance to bring even more excitement to the workers. Mr. Nguyễn Tân Pháp, chairman of the trade union of Pouchin Vietnam Limited Liability Company, Biên Hòa, stated, in December, workers were engaged in test decoration to foster excitement. 500 gifts were distributed, and there were lucky draws with the prizes for the workers. Alongside grassroots trade unions, higher-level trade unions are currently in organizing activities to give the tax gifts to workers facing difficult circumstances, severe illness, and those living in accommodation without the means to return home for the tax celebration. Ms. Tân Thị Beha, a worker from Biên Hòa City, expressed, "Is it tough with the difficulties having children in school and my husband being unemployed? For the past few years, we haven't been able to go back to our hometown, which makes us very sad." Mr. Nguyễn Trường An, a worker from Biên Hòa City, shared, "This year I'm not going back to my hometown because I'm taking care of my elderly mother. I'm thankful to the trade union for the tax gifts." From now until the end of next week, labor unions at all levels in Dong Nam Province will continue to organize various meaningful programs to care for the workers. These include visiting and giving gifts to the worker in rented accommodations, organizing tax gatherings, cultural and artistic programs, and more. Through this series of meaningful activities during the tax holiday, labor unions aim to affirm their roles and responsibility in caring for their members and workers. They also aim to motivate and encourage workers to work diligently, increase productivity, foster unity, cohesive, and contribute to the sustainable development of organizations and enterprises. As per General Statistics Office report, industrial production in Dong Nam Province during 2023 witnessed low growth rate. However, notable improvement and positive recovery were observed throughout each quarter. Specifically, in the first quarter, there were a decrease of more than 9.6% compared to the previous quarter. In the second quarter, there were an increase of nearly 2.4%, followed by the 1.8% increase in the third quarter and a 3.4% increase in the fourth quarter. These increasements exceeded the national growth rate, which were estimated at 2.3%. The export activity of Dom Nai province continued to face challenges and did not rebound to the level seen in 2022. However, the rate of decline narrowed from nearly 19% in the first quarter of 2023 to over 12% for the entire years of 2023. The trade balance continued to record a significant trade surplus, making a sustainable contribution to the national trade surplus. In 2024, Dom Nai aims for an approximately 8% increase in export turnover compared to 2023. To address difficulties and promptly pilot some offshore wind projects, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà assigned the Ministry of Industry and Trade, along with the relevant agencies, to develop a pilot projects using the purchase of exploration, investigation, surveying, and selecting investors for offshore wind projects. Deputy Prime Minister requested the Ministry of Industry and Trade, based on initial assessment of offshore wind power potential, to collaborate with relevant ministries and agencies to develop a pilot project using the state budget for exploration, investigation, and surveying of offshore wind projects. This project also involves approving the investment principles and selecting investors. The government leadership also agreed to establish an interdisciplinary task force to address challenges investment procedures for offshore wind power projects and proposing measures to streamline the investment process for these energy sources. The People's Committee of Dom Nai Province had issued a document to implement measures to prevent the breach of congestion in vehicle registration office in 2024. The People's Committee of the province had requested the provincial police to direct subordinate process to proactively monitor, direct, and promptly handle violations related to vehicle registration activities, particularly those exploiting congestion at vehicle registration center for illicit activities such as expediting inspections, buying and selling inspection stickers and certificates. The People's Committee of Dom Nai Province also suggests that Department of Transport coordinate with relevant authorities to urgently restore the operation of temporary suspended motor vehicle registration centers in Dom Nai. They also direct subordinate sources to support, guide, coordinate, and regulate traffic order and safety at vehicle registration centers.